What's up, guys? Coming off the heels of Bloodborne, the old hunters, I've decided to hop into the weird and mysterious world of Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. So yeah, this game I've played the shit out of, Dark Souls 2 specifically, because I've platinumed the bastard twice, because why the fuck not? As you can see, I've got multiple characters on this game, and I've probably played well over 100 hours, which is an obscene amount of time to put into a game. I think the only game... No, even Shin Megami Tensei 4 I've not put that amount of hours into yet, so yeah, great. As you can see, this guy's the guy I first played through the game as. I really is not much more I can do with him. And all these other guys exist for various reasons. These two because I want to co-op in different areas. These two to help two of my friends out throughout the game. And this guy because I've never done a run with no shields, so yeah. They're all weird and mysterious. But their stories don't matter. What matters is this guy, because this is the one we're going to roll with for the game. So, yeah. We'll watch the opening cutscenes, I guess. I won't skip scenes, despite the fact I have the massive urge to, because the scenes make no fucking sense, but whatever. Well, they do make sense, they're just pain in the arse to fucking follow. This is meant to set up the whole game, this fucking opening cutscene, and it doesn't really do a good job of it, to be honest with you. Just like, you're a hollow. That's it. Go to Jang Lake because reasons. That's about the only thing you can take away from it. If you do some if you know, try to get meaning from everything in this game, you can find stuff, but it's not as well done as previous, and consequently latter as well. Of course, we didn't know that at the time. Do it slightly better. But yeah, whatever.
You will lose everything.
Again and 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 again.
Symbol of the curse.
So yeah, one thing I don't like about this opening cutscene specifically is your character is male at the beginning of the game. Straight up. Doesn't matter. If you end up going as a female character, canonically, your character started out as a bloke. Unless you try to think that that's like a relative or something, but it strongly implies that this main character is a dude. Also, if I take off all of my starting gear as soon as I get into the game, your character looks like a dude. Meaning that they don't have the wrap covering up the chest area. Oh no! God damn, this cutscene looks a lot more disgusting in HD.
To the north.
It did a good job of making her look creepy and disgusting. No offense. No offense. Who the fuck am I offending? It's a made-up character in a made-up fucking video game world. I'm a fucking idiot sometimes. I've been here 6 times, and that's not counting the countless characters I've deleted because I got fed up with them.
You will stand before its
without really knowing why. I feel like that's poor storytelling more than anything else. You won't really know why you get here, but you will. Provided you don't give up beforehand. Now, I'll give credit where credit is due. This part of the cutscene is kind of badass in the way it looks. Makes no fucking sense, but still looks cool as hell. I do prefer Dark Souls 1's opening cinematic, where you just watch all the bosses that you've got to... Well, not all the bosses, but the main 4 bosses that you've got to kill. Despite the fact I've not played that game to completion, which I really should get onto doing, really. That and Demon Souls. Demon Souls is still on hiatus, guys. Because, fuck that game! The only reason Dark Souls 2 is so easy is obviously because I've played the shit out of it. If I hadn't played the shit out of it, it might be a bit more difficult. But, that's a discussion for another time. So I don't understand why you wouldn't just be like, nah, fuck this, I'm out at this point. There's a literal vortex of death skulls made of smoke, swirling around this evil vortex of fuck off, you'll die if you go into it. And yet the character's first thought is, you know what, I should probably walk into this. Good things may happen. Ooh. Does it imply because you got the hollow brand on you that it makes you want to jump into circular things?
The fate of the cursed.
And we're gone. See, at that point, the thoughts going through your head is like, well, I fucked up, I'm now going to die. But no, it's actually a good thing. You were meant to do this all along. So yeah. Bracing knuckle ring. Knuckle ring worn by Roy the Explorer. Slows equipment degradation. Expensive flashy gear will not... And we're in Drang Lake. So going through that... Does everyone who wants to come to Drang Lake have to do that? I've never really thought about it that much before. Mostly because the fucking cutscene is kind of dumb, and I don't like to think about it. Because it just makes no sense. It makes no sense. Things betwixt. Oh, there's another guy starting New Game Plus, I can only assume, and another guy who might be. I don't know. I've still got Bloodborne controls on my brain, guys. So yeah, your character blatantly starts out as a dude just because if it was a female character, he'd have underclothes over the chest. So yeah. Shit, now you know, fuck it, we'll stick to Zombie Man. We are the Zombie Man! Which is basically what Hollows are. Hollows are basically zombies. Honestly. That's what I take from it anyway, obviously. Well, oh, fuck. You don't want to hit these dudes, I say dudes, creatures, because then the whole pack just like, oh, fuck you, dude. We were just chilling. Chilling. What are your stats to begin with, actually, come to think of it? Oh, one in everything. Great. Woo. Oh, I'm gonna... well, fuck it. I don't want these guys to start attacking me, so I'm just gonna run out of this area. And then I'm gonna fuck with my settings a bit, because I think I might have turned the sound down so that I could party chat with my buddies a bit easier. So I'm just gonna sort that out now, guys. Sorry. Very unprofessional of me, I know. Setting? Game options? Yeah, look how fucking low everything is. Let's boost that volume up, because I can barely hear shit. There we go. Much better. Mostly because I don't want my breathing to be super loud compared to what the sounds the video game is making, you know? I'm very self-conscious of that shit. I realise I do it sometimes and it can't be helped. But, you know, it's not on purpose. That's all I can say. And, yeah, another cutscene. Oh, a Hollow's gotten in. Kill it like the rest. Oh wow, I like how it just puts all your clothes back on despite whether or not you've got the shit equipped or not.
An undead has come to play.
I can't remember what channel it was, but I remember one channel said the beginning of Dark Souls 2 is basically 3 old ladies sit and laugh at you. And yeah.
You?
So yeah, there's actually 4 of these sisters. Because when you talk to the maid after you've killed certain enemies, she'll say there was a 4th sister once, but she's long gone, and that was the lady who sent us on this adventure in the first place. So yeah, I don't think they're in contact with her though. I'm not sure. It's not clear.
This is the fate of the curse.
Yay! We get to be cannibals, kind of, technically. I think eating another person's soul should be classed as cannibalism. Not that souls exist in the real world, but still. What is my name? Well, we'll go nice and simple, and we'll call ourselves the Rev, because that's the name of the channel. Plus, I've already used up all my go-to fucking names on my characters. So, yeah.
At least you know your own name.
It's more like a pseudonym. Pseudonym? Fuck it, I don't know.
For sharing.
So if you don't tell them your name, I guess you just don't get your humanity back.
Effigy.
Who is it? That's right, it's you!
Take a closer look.
Oh.
Who do you think it's supposed to be?
I do like the idea of the human effigies, that only you can see yourself in... Everyone who looks at them will see themselves in it. But unless you, if you're not... only if you're hollow, but if you're not hollow, it's just a fucking roving bullshit. I mean, it would be kind of hard to make it look like a bunch of different dudes. Anyway, I'm going to do some very quick customization. You see, like, if you're a female, you get a chest wrap. There's really not much difference, look-wise, between the vanilla character, so, yeah. We're gonna do big head. Physique. I'm not planning on not having my clothes on, so it doesn't really matter. Face. Fuck that. Oh no, we better do... We'll do some minor customization, but we're not going to get into it super fucking hard, because I could be here all fucking day. We're going to bring him back. We're going to bring back the dude from Demon's Souls. Except hopefully looking a bit more badass. We'll go grey hair. Eyebrow. We'll go angry eyes. Let's take down a few clicks. There we go. Sorry, there's not much to say here, really, because it's fucking character customization. There's not much to add. Eye colour. Let's give them Targaryen eyes. Yeah. Beard. Regular beard. It's kind of shaved. Moustache. Moustache. Let's just go for big, bushy beard. We'll go slightly brighter for the beard, I think, actually. Fuck it. We'll go full white for the beard. There we go. Tattoo. No real reason for tattoos in this game, but fuck it. We'll go dark red. There we go. Just because. We could do all these advanced settings and make our character look really goofy. I'm not going to. We're going to have him look pretty vanilla. And just get on with the game, to be honest with you. Because, you don't really get a chance to look at your character that much. And the only reason I make goofy looking characters is because, well, this character's not going to be involved in co-op, so it doesn't really matter. So we're going to go deprived. Life ring is useless because you get it super early anyway. Petrified something is useful if you want to try your luck with the crows, but honestly, bonfire aesthetic. If there's a boss that you know you're going to have to beat in New Game Plus to get a certain spell or weapon for your build, it's probably useful. But I think by the time you start fighting the old ones, you already have one in your inventory. I'm just going to go healing wares, pretty vanilla, I know. But, you know, you don't start with anything until you get the Estus Flask in Medulla. There you go,
break the curse. You're no different, I should think.
Nah, fuck that, I'm going to succeed, bitches.
Doesn't stand a chance.
Aww.
Well, you never know.
Aww. You see what I mean? 3 old ladies laughing at you. Well, whatever. I'll prove you wrong.
Through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
I'll do it at my own pace.
Hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow.
I didn't realise that was the actual thing.
Well,
I thought the thing that stopped you from going hollow was to have a purpose.
You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over.
This one bit of dialogue does give you an important lesson, is that don't put too much stock in your souls. If you lose some souls, it doesn't matter. It matters slightly more in this game than previous ones because of the soul memory system, but in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't mean fuck all. Unless you lose like fucking 2 million, you know, before the start of the game. But, yeah, man, my character is super white. I did not expect him to be that bright. Or is that just because of the fire? I think it might just be because of the fire. So, yeah. We'll go up here and get our human effigy. Free human effigy. There we go. Human effigy, motherfucker. I don't want my character to be naked, so I'm just going to put this shit on. There we go. We'll change that out as soon as we get some decent clothes, but until then. Now you can keep talking to these ladies, but they don't really give you any useful information. We'll talk to her later once we've killed some beasties, and she'll give us a ladle, which, you know, some people like to do challenge runs using just a ladle. Never seen the appeal myself, but whatever. So yeah. I can't remember what this... Oh yeah, I do. Never mind. So I don't remember what this item is. It's a torch, which is kind of useful. It's a bit more useful now, because the whole game is a bit more dark. Whereas before the game, you didn't really need a torch for many areas. In fact, you didn't need a torch for any areas at all, really. But I always took one into the gutter, etc., just because it made shit easier to see. And again, you don't really need to, but I feel like it helps. And obviously in this game, I'm going to be locking on a tad more than with the Bloodborne, because Bloodborne, locking on doesn't really help. In this game, especially if you use a shield, locking on can save your fucking life. Obviously not this early on, because I don't think I'm going to get a shield until after the second boss that I'm going to be able to use, really. Well, I say that, but yeah. So it doesn't matter what class you pick, really, at the beginning of the game, because there's soul vessels and shit, so you don't have to worry about... if you fuck up your build, you can just reallocate points. You can start off as a fucking cleric and go fucking full miracles, and then fucking change halfway to just a fuck off strength build. Which is cool. Which is cool. I'm glad they give you that option. In fact, I wish they gave you that option in all of their games, but whatever. I can't believe they took that option out of Bloodborne. I wish they had something in that you could, you know, reallocate your points. Yeah, whatever. So dagger's not great, but it's better than me fists, so we're gonna equip that shit. Hi, buddy. Well, not if you use it like that, anyway. There we go. Fuck you, buddy. I believe that fucker just took 5 damage from falling slightly. I don't think you could even take damage from that low of a height. God damn it. God damn it, Napa! So let's see. I'm not... I'll just level with you guys now. I'm not actually 100% sure what type of build I'm going for. I think I'm not going to bother fucking around with magic and shit. I think I might just do a fuck off strength build or something. I know I want to wield a great shield, because great shields are badass in this game. But other than that, I'm not really sure what kind of direction I want to take. What weapon I'll pair up with it. Maybe just whatever fucking suits the situation. Maybe I'll be a jack of all trades, master of fuck all. It's possible in this game, at least. Because, you know, so many weapons just share the same stats. Well, strength and dexterity. As long as you pump into both, you can wield pretty much every weapon in the game. Obviously, there's big fuck off strength weapons like great axes and ultra great swords that require a huge strength investment. But unless you're specifically going for those, you don't really have to worry. Anyway, this is, I think, Dilo and Tilo or something. Anyway, you give them smooth and silky stones and they give you rewards in return. Which is cool. Titanite Shard. It's not the worst thing to get from them. I mean, you can get a lot better. But, whatever. And Soul of a Nameless Soldier, which is great. This is actually the tutorial zone, so honestly, unless it's your first time playing a Souls game, you're not going to struggle. And even if it is your first time playing a Souls game, you shouldn't have that much difficulty with it. In my opinion. Then again, it has been ages since I've actually first started playing a new Souls game, so yeah. I think the last Souls game I started brand new was Demon Souls game that I tried to do for the channel. And that didn't go well. But I did beat the first 2 bosses with no real difficulty. The only boss that gave me any difficulty was the Armor Spider, because I didn't know the gimmick to start with. Yeah. Until I reached Flame Lurker. Flame Lurker fucked me up, and I don't think I've progressed any further than that. I've been going down all the different fucking spokes and fucking not really I've not really made progress anywhere. Let me be honest with you in that game. And I'm super sorry if anyone's waiting for more demons. It's gonna be a while, buddy. Did not do as much damage as I hoped. Dodge. Dodge! Oops, fucked that up. Ah well, they've got broken swords, so they don't do a massive amount of damage anyway, at least. Fucking just die. There we go. And, yep, this... you don't even have to do any of this, to be honest with you. It's just to help acclimatise yourself to the controls, really. Because, in fact, I don't even remember what half these things say. R2 and L2 jumping attack. I can never fucking time it well. Hang on. There we go. You gotta sort of press the left stick up before you do your attack. And I've never been able to get it reliably. It does a bit more damage than your regular strong attack, but honestly, it's a bit risque. Yeah. Oh wow, I'm almost out of torch juice. I wasn't even paying attention to my torch. I want to light this last one over here, and then I don't really care. From here on out, it could be anything. There you go. Because we'll come back later to finish off doing the torches, because the new addition to this in Scholar is we've got a bunch of petrified enemies all over the gaff. And, yeah. So we can't actually complete this area. Lighting all the torches in this zone now actually does something, but we'll get to that later when we come back. So, for now, let's just go to Majula and actually advance the plot. Well, I say plot. The story is what I should say. Now, I'm going to tell you all right now, I'm not going to kill any NPCs that I don't have to. So, yeah. If people are friendly to me, I'm not going to kill them. Straight up. So if you're expecting to see NPC slaughter, that's not how I roll. I just don't roll like that. Just don't roll. Keep rolling, 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 etc., etc. I am taking a piss. I don't really talk like that. Well, I'm sure you guys know if you've been watching my videos, I don't really talk all posh and all that shit. That shit and thing. Sorry, there's not much to talk about right now. We've got to go talk to Mrs. Herald over there, but other than that, there's not really much to add. There we go, we've got the bonfire. There's a couple of people you can talk to, but there's only 2 people who we're going to talk to right now because they're the only 2 people worth talking to. We've got this guy, who is going to give us the best gesture in the game, who is wearing the knight set. I believe he's the...
Undead, aren't you?
I am. I mean, aren't we all?
The smell of irreversible fate.
Irreversible, you say? Well, that ain't good.
This is Majula.
Yep, I got the title card.
It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is almost...
I mean, there's no enemies here, so... You know, take what you can get.
These days, there are very few places like that.
Yeah, that's true. We'll be finding that out.
I am Solden.
Solden. Cool. I think he's literally a copy-paste of the
And now I'm here.
downtrodden warrior in Dark Souls 1. Or so I'm told.
Probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here. Well,
Ah,
that's not true at all.
what a fucking rip.
There's nothing here for you, me, or anybody.
Oh. So yeah, if you want to get demotivated for your quest, just talk to this dude.
Souls.
I know they're a form of currency, and we can level up using them.
I'm certain, but
Hmm.
I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself.
I suppose it could be viewed that way.
Living, sentient or no, supposedly has one.
Okay.
What we call the curse is traceable to the soul.
So that's interesting. We've learned that not just something has to just be alive. It doesn't have to be sentient or know it's alive or anything. It just has to be alive in order to have a soul. So, interesting.
That's the real curse, right there.
I mean, you're not far wrong, but
Undead.
you have no idea how close you are to the answer there.
And that's quite a predicament, really. There are 4 beings in this land.
There we go.
With giant
This is our quest. That's what we've got to do.
And wherever you go from here, you'll sooner or later come up against them.
So my theory is this guy probably managed to get to one of the old ones and got fucking
And
wrecked by one. I was like, I'm not doing this.
if that frightens
It's not worth it.
then you ought to just give up right now. Like I have.
I mean, that's kind of sad, dude. He's got the crazy laugh down now. Good for you, bud.
Do you ever cry out for help?
Eh, kind of sometimes.
The journey of an undead is long and treacherous.
That is correct, sir.
You'll face invaders from other worlds at every turn.
That is not correct, sir.
If you need help, why not proclaim faith in the Blue Sentinels?
Eh,
When you face danger,
because this covenant is broken and does not really work.
protection is yours, if you wish.
You only need accept their kind embrace.
Their kind,
Alright, no, we do
I
not.
see. Then you'll have to brave this treacherous journey on your own. If you are required.
So the way this this covenant is meant to work is you join the covenant. I just wanted a gesture, by the way. You join his covenant, you equip his ring, and then any blue sentinel, which is another covenant, who has their covenant ring equipped, can be summoned into your world every time you're invaded by a red invader. Problem with that is nobody ever joins the Way of the Blue. So the blue sentinels don't really have anyone to protect, so they're just using up. They've just got this ring slot equipped. Sorry, ring taking up a ring slot that doesn't really do anything. I mean, all of the Covenant rings do give you a little boost in something. Like, for example, I believe the Rat Covenant ring gives you a boost to poison damage or something along those lines. So yeah, you can do that shit, or you can just ignore the Covenant in general. You do get a ring that helps you out slightly. I don't remember what it does, but I know it gives you some kind of minor stat boost. So yeah, you can do that if you want. Or, you know, you might get lucky and you might get invaded and get a blue sentinel helping you out. I was just making sure the pigs weren't following me, because those little bastards killed me on my first playthrough of this game. Because I had no idea what I was doing. Those little pigs will kick your shit in. Yeah, probably a pawn of fate.
Bearer of the curse,
Seek, lest.
I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters.
So this is the Emerald Herald, and she's
Take
super
this with
important.
you.
First of all,
May it ease your
she
journey.
gives you your Estus Flask,
Go
which
on and seek.
gives you, to start with, it gives you one
He who may
free
draw
heal.
what it once was.
He who peered into the essence of the soul.
King Vendrick.
Ah, cool. And that would be the first name drop of King Vendrick. At the moment, we're told that our quest is basically to go talk with him. So yeah,
Bearer of the curse.
seek misery.
Seek misery.
I don't want to do that.
For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls.
Oh, so that's the reason. Okay.
You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid.
In other words, you're fucking weak. Go kill some shit.
Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls.
I could do that. Probably.
Their souls will serve as beacons.
Okay.
Once you have found them, return here to me.
Yep. And then she'll tell you where to go
And that
next.
hope will not fade away.
Yeah.
Is that a shard you found?
It is a shard.
Here.
Let me see it, so that I may help you. Something light.
To see light.
To see light, to see hope.
However faint.
Yep, cool. So, I won't tell you her real name because we don't find that out till later. But she does have Bowie eyes. I've been told. I found that out from the Bonfire Side Chat Boncast? What the fuck? Podcast, because, yeah, she's got one, she's got two different coloured eyes, which is interesting. I think it's implied that she's a chimera of sorts. But we'll get to that later. We'll get into her lore shit later on when it comes to actually doing. I might be able to get a couple of levels out of this. Oh, I'll be able to get a few levels out of 1600, easy. Let's just do some... there's two items I want to check the description of. A green glass bottle of unknown make. Fill it with Estus at a bonfire and drink from it to restore HP. The nature of the link between the Estus flask and the bonfires that illuminate the world of the undead is entirely unknown, but that is of little concern, for any undead knows the value of these precious flasks. Yeah, Sunny D is fucking delicious, and basically Estus is Sunny D, and it heals you. That's all we need to know, really. Crack Red Eye Orb, invade other worlds, defeat the master of the world you have invaded to acquire a token of spite. The residual sins of those who have succumbed to the dark temptations are contained in the form of the cracked Red Eye Orb. So yeah, and then we've also got Bone of Order and Black Separation Crystal, which are two items I've never used and probably still won't ever use. But yeah, they're there if you want them. So let's level up. Bearer, seek, lest. There we go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 levels. That's nothing to laugh at. So we're going to pop it all in strength. I may have fucked up because I think I might have needed 1 point in dexterity to wield the weapon I want to for the beginning of the game. Yeah, oops. Oh well. Well, I guess we're going to stick with the dagger for the time being. So, yeah. Well, we've nearly coming up to the half-hour mark, guys. So I'm going to call it quits here. Next time, we'll advance into our first zone where we might die. Because there's a shit ton of enemies there, and all I've got is this dagger. But, you know, I'm confident I can make it. So, yeah, all I've got to say really is, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time.